back in the studio, and I'm just going to remind you that tomorrow at 10:18 we'll have an earthquake drill here. If you'd like to sign up to be part of the test experiment, I guess I could call it, check with the front desk because they'd like to know your opinion on how it went. So sign up and let them know. But that's tomorrow morning at 10:18. Now, we're back in the studio with Michael Ritt and Mary Smith. And we're going to find out what's going on in dining services. And this is a call-in, by the way. If you have some questions for either Michael or Mary, Mary's the dietitian, the number is 703-663-3333, and we'd love to hear from you. I think they would like to know what your questions are and your comments, good or bad. So welcome.
Welcome, thank you.
It's always good to be here.
I don't know if you wanted to...
Yeah, so I'll start this time.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're going to switch it up a little.
Yeah, switching it up. We actually have a nutrition event tomorrow, so I want to just make sure it's out there for everyone to know. So tomorrow, so 10/18, October 18th, one of the dietitians, Helen Chung, and one of the speech language pathologists from Garden Ridge will be doing a Parkinson's education on diet, exercises, and therapy to do to prevent the progression or slow down the progression of Parkinson's.
Oh.
So this is going to be in the town center classroom from 1:30 to 2:30, and again that is tomorrow, Thursday the 18th. It is a classroom. There is not an RSVP, but it will fill up. So get there early if you're really interested in going. But I think it's going to be really exciting and good. Helen gets asked to do it every year. She's close to the Parkinson's group, so it's going to be full of information and good place to ask questions if you're somebody who has that condition.
That's
so
great.
Exciting.
I really had never thought about diet having a lot to do with Parkinson's.
Yeah, so I mean, depending on the symptoms that you show, like it can make eating more challenging, and also just ways what you can eat to just slow down the progression of the disease. So something to tune into tomorrow, or go to tomorrow at least. Yeah.
That's right. 1:30 tomorrow in the town center classroom.
1:30 tomorrow, town center classroom. 1:30 to 2:30.
Very good.
All right. That, and I will do a little bit of education after we get through the other events if we have time.
Okay. Very good.
So, a few things going on in dining. Last night we had our movie on the green, which went really well.
Were you able to have it outside?
Absolutely.
Good.
We had a crowd show up, and we had a nice little, buffet there for the residents and whoever joined us, and we're going to look at doing that again next year.
Good.
I think it's, I think everybody enjoys it. It's a little different, something different that we do in dining. Things that are happening tomorrow with, we have our lobby treats, and it's coincide with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So we're going to have, treats that are going to work with this event, and that'll be in all the lobbies for the Independent and Town Center, Village Square, and Jefferson. And I would just check your host desk in the dining rooms, your community boards for the times, and I see they're up on the screen right now, for the times that you can get some of those treats.
Okay.
A couple other things we have. We have Oktoberfest. We're going to do some special menu items this Friday, celebrating Oktoberfest in the dining rooms. So, please enjoy those. I think the residents really enjoy that. We do a little different menuing and give the residents a chance to enjoy that. And then obviously we have Halloween coming up, the end of the month, and we're going to do special menus, in accordance with that, give them a little different names. Nothing too...
Maybe the same dish, but a little...
Spooky spaghetti.
Yeah, right.
Ghoulie goulash, those are the favorites. And a couple things. So my Ty and Jason and myself last week attended our what we call the DSOT, which is Dining Service Operations Team, our annual meeting, and that was in Annandale with basically all the dining directors, community chefs, assistant dining directors, all of our corporate partners for a 3-day meeting. And we review the year. We talk about 2019, talk about the vision of the dining program and what we have coming forward, and a lot of positive news, a lot of good information shared there that we brought back, that we shared with our peers. And I can tell you that there's a lot of positive things coming down for dining. I think that the vision of the program. Signature dining is up and running. So now we look for what we say like freedom in the framework and making adjustments, and how can we take this program that we pretty much have running really well and maybe add things that, we listen to the residents. We have the resident survey going on, and that's a big thing, and the comment card program that we have running. And this is information that we compile and we review and we look over that helps us when we look at the program, look at the menus, look at the service, because at the end of the day, we're here for the residents. It's not just about the food, it's about the whole dining experience. We want you to enjoy the experience.
Remember, this is a call-in show, so 703-663-3333.
And then next week, and Mary is going to be with us, our senior leadership here at Greenspring, the executive chefs, the general managers, the dietitians, catering manager, dining admin, we have our own retreat. And that's going to be off-site. And we do the same. We take all the information that we've gathered from our annual meeting and we bring it back to our senior leadership to share with them. And then that is brought back to the community and shared with the whole team. So it's a chance for our team to get together, to review the information, to look it over, to plan our year out for next year. And we've done this, this is the second time we're doing that, and it went really well last year, and there was a lot of information shared, a lot of interaction, a lot of
growth, I would say.
Yeah, growth with the managers.
Goals.
Yeah, exactly, setting goals, looking at our growth for the future, participation, everybody participating. So a lot of good information coming out of that, and I think you'll see, a lot of positive change and positive vision for the dining program. A couple other things coming up. We are going to be doing our bake sale like we do every year during this time. It's going to be from November 5th through the 16th. There'll be information coming out shortly. Again, you'll put your orders in at the stores. Come by the stores to put your order in. Again, we'll have the sheet. You'll fill it out. There'll be more information coming about when the deliveries will come. But we've been doing this for a few years. It's been really successful. We come up with a good selection every year. We have a couple new items that we introduce for the residents, and it's a great time of year if you want to buy, if you're having family over, or if you just want some holiday treats for your apartment. It's a great opportunity. On the 1st of November, Woodland Skies has their town hall, and that'll be in the dining room, and it'll be from 10 to 11 a.m. Again, we always talk about transparency. We always talk about communicating. You can't over-communicate. And I think all the different avenues that we use in dining, be it our focus groups, our town halls, the comment cards, the table touches, this show itself, or coming by and talking to us, we want to hear good, bad, or indifferent. What are the residents thinking? What are they saying?
And if it's in writing, it's a little more impressed on everybody.
Yeah. But I think also these town halls or these open forums that we have, it's a great time to, come in and face-to-face, talk to us. We have our mix and mingles that we do out the year. Mary and I, we're going to probably in November do another one of our My Nutrition classes. And I think the last one we did in the theater, which I think went over a lot better because one, obviously the screen's a lot bigger than in the classrooms. It's
more
a little
people
more
can come because
More
it's bigger.
people can
and it's
come.
more comfortable, and it's more open form and a little back and forth, and it's not really a structured setting. We kind of go through it, and if people have questions at the different slides or while we're presenting, and I in the future we're going to be getting the My Erickson app, and as we move forward with that, we've noticed in the communities that have piloted this, there's been an increase in the use of My Nutrition and Net Menu to get the information. So this class, I think, is going to be a good preset to that starting of the My Erickson app, where that you'll have a better understanding, one of those, okay, I understand how to use this site. So now, you're going to have it right on your phone, or your tablet. You can be in the dining room, so you'll be able to scroll through and,
Make better decisions or that you want.
Do you have any idea when that's going to be available?
The My Erickson, I do not. But when we were at the DSOT, they talked about it, and the test community said, just, to let you know that you see a huge increase in usage of My Nutrition, because now the access is, I don't have to be sitting in my apartment on my computer. Boom, it's right there. I have it with me 24/7. Oh, I'm eating lunch today, let me look this up. If I have a question, I can reach out to a manager or a chef. So just another tool, to give the residents that information. It's all about the transparency. It's all about, this is the dining program, here's, the information, and to give you that honest information. And
I think one thing we need to realize is you all are doing your best
absolutely
to communicate. And so we need to also do our best to communicate. If we like something, we don't like something.
And I always say, we're a community of 1,900 residents, including, and I understand everybody has their own personal preference, and I think as a department, we do our best. We do a very good job. We see the resident surveys, even the staff surveys, which are just as important to us. The results from those, and you take that information in and you compile it, and we want to do better. We want to strive for better, but it's a partnership. And I think that's what we try to explain to the residents. It's a partnership. We're here to work with you. We want to give you the best dining.
I think so often people think, well, I'm just one voice, they're not going to pay attention to me. But that one voice may be connected with another one over here, another one over there, that thinks the same thing, but not in communication with each other.
Exactly. How many people do you sit with at dinner? And you may all have the same, and I always say, I don't know what I don't know. It's not that important. Maybe it is. So, I say, get involved. If the town halls are there, the focus groups, and you have something to say, and you find it easier voicing than writing, or if you want to use the comment cards, the strive for 5. We always say, with the comment cards, remember that 5 means, excellent, best. 1 is not so good. And to fill the comment cards out completely. If you don't fill them out completely with all the questions, it kind of skews. So we ask that when you do fill out the comment cards, please fill them out completely. Put as much information as you can there. Understand the scoring goes from 1, not so good, to 5 being excellent, really good, and just go through that. Again, on the 5th, we have our focus group, and this is more, the town halls are individual for the venues, Fireside, Woodland Skies, Jefferson, Garden Ridge. The focus group is more of dining, as we say, community-wide. Dining program as the whole dining program. So, that again is going to be on the 5th. That is from 10:30 to 11:30 right here, Village Square Theater. Again, a great area for as many residents who want to come. Ty and Jason and myself are there. We go through a program, we go through some plans in the future, the vision, and whatever the residents want to talk about.
Okay, we're going to have to quit. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Okay.
Remember, if you have something to say, put it on a comment card or catch Michael. So.